Hello, Rebel and Rebelettes. Today we've got a good one. We've got 10 ounces of butter and we're going to see what we can make out of it. And today I'm going to look in this camera, not that one. Alright, so I'm going to start with what we've got going on here. Your oats in the dish ready to go in, all weighed out. And then trays ready. Always get your trays ready. Okay, over here. And then in here, over here. We've got this bowl, we've got some milk. And another cup, milk and another cup, ready for the eggs. And in here, got the flour and the bread mix. That's going, this is going badly already. And in here, got the scone mix with the egg ready to mix up. And in here, got the cookie mix. And over here, of course, the flapjack mix. All right, so let's get that going straight away. Flapjack mix, get going. Got an oven on? Yes. So it's going to heat up and that's just going to get going flapjacks. So we want this bowl for the bread or the bread raisin in here. So let's get whatever this is done first, which is cookie. There's a cookie in here and I want the yolk. So the yolk will go straight in here and I've got grease on my egg, but let's hope it works. And the white in here. Put through my fingers. Just like that, just breaking. Good. Yolk in there. White in here. Quick washed things. Alright, so now I've got my yolk in here and all my ingredients. That's cookies, 2 ounces of sugar, 2 ounces of butter, 2 ounces of self-raising flour. So 2 ounces, I haven't measured that out, so I'm going to guess it really. It should be 8 ounces on the ratio, so let's put in, no, 3 spoonfuls. You'll see what it looks like at the end, so I'll put 3 more spoonfuls of self-raising in there. That's it, cookie. And there it is, 1 egg yolk, 2 ounces of sugar, 2 ounces of butter, and cookie mix. Okay, so that's 1 straight away done. Cookie mix done. Now that's done, we'll move on to the next thing as quickly as possible. Which is going to be putting them on a tray. So what I'll do is quickly knife them onto a tray. Got a tray ready. Of course, always got to have a tray ready. Let's have a big bag so we can see what's going on. Stand back, dangerous. So I've got my dough, my cookie dough. Good Bible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pretty good cookies. I have 2 ounces. Almond. But don't squash. Little ball, could be about an ounce each, not an ounce each, yeah, about an ounce each. Cookies not expand and get bigger. Tell you what, there's a few ways to do this. You can put whatever you want in them, or you can top them with a little bit of sugar, and that's the best way. And then get little biscuits over here. Check that that's going okay. Get it down to a low heat, and flapjack mixes go. Lovely enough. Remember, it's smaller than usual. Take it off the heat. You want to drop the heat quickly. Now, I've got myself 6 cookies, 1 egg. 1. Right, so next, get this bowl done quickly. That's clean. clean. Right. So here we are. I've got 1 egg with white from the cookie mix. Drop a bit of yolk in there. Let's see how it goes. So we're going to need 2 ounces of sugar. As quick as you can. So 2 ounces of sugar. I haven't measured it out, so once again I'm just going to put the egg white in there. Start just put the sugar in. 1, 2. That's 3 in there. Got 3. And it starts going. Magic ingredient, vanilla essence, flavour on. As long as your mixer doesn't hit the bottom, doesn't mix everything, just put some pressure on, don't be afraid, it's not going to blow up on you. Okay, so while that's going, let's have a look at this bread. Come over here, it's quieter. So we've got this bread going in here. I'm not going to be afraid of it. I'm just going to stick my hands in. Just like that. Coming together a bit in the bowl. So you listen to mix the music much? Then get her out. And that should be pretty much it for the bread. Okay, so I want to pull it together a bit. This is going very, very badly. going wrong. Okay, so keep trying to work it, keep it going. I think I've messed up everything. I'll have to reshoot the whole thing. I'm not going to reshoot the whole thing because that's not the point, is it? The point is, can I do 10? Well, the meringues aren't working. Unbelievable. So what do I do with that? And this is not really foaming grey, so... Oh, but I don't know. Here we go now. There she is. Alright, oven on, door open. It's going to get hot. Okay, next thing. So we've got bread and cookies so far. That's 2, not bad. Meringues is fail, I think. I knew there was a little bit of yolk in it, and that's fatal. That's fatal to your meringues. Absolutely. End of the game. You get a bit of fat or anything into your egg whites, you're done. Right then, so that'll probably raise, hopefully. Just sitting down there. Let's have a look. Here she is. Yeah, just sit there. Okay, so in here we've got our failures. Problem is it's too small. The mixer's just not getting it. Just not going to get it. Had it. No good. No good. Fail. I think it's going to fail and fail and fail and fail. Alright, let's leave that then. Okay, so the next thing is your scone. So we've got cookies, flapjacks on the go here, ready for the roll. And so we've got cookies, bread rising, flapjacks on the roll. Now we've got your scone. Okay, with your scone, you're going to need self-raising flour and butter. You're going to breadcrumb that together. We all know about that now. And then you want 1 egg and some milk. Okay, it depends on each mixture. You could measure it out, I suppose, but put the egg and the milk together. You want to, the good thing to do here is add salt to the egg and milk mixture. And going where we're going on this one, cheese, a little bit of mustard. Okay, just the end of the spoon into your milk and egg. A bit of a mix. Do not drink it. But you could do. We do like very strange boxing techniques. That's popular at the minute. Techniques. Right, let's try and get these hands cleanish. The next bit. The problem is with cooking multiple items is you get confused and you get lost, and then baking mistakes will happen. So don't try and bake 5 items at the same time. Or try and do that. Right, so now we've got some rolling over here, but not fully rolled. And we're going in here, so we've got to have dry hands. Dry hands for your breadcrumbs. So we've got egg and milk Salt. You can put pepper in these as well, if these are yours. Remember, I'm not peppering. Let's just, people are not peppering for pepper. Okay, so you've got your butter and your flour. So here we go again. The quicker you can do it, the better. You can do this in your machine with your pastry attachment. So what you're making here is sort of like a fancy pastry. And what's happened again, like with the other stuff, it's clumped up, so we'll add some more SF, self-raising. Okay, if you're not too proud, put your hand in, stick a load in, if you're looking for that texture of breadcrumbness. And obviously, if it's not getting there, add more flour. It should be a sort of a yellow colour, because the butter shouldn't be disappeared into just being flour. Doesn't matter if you're too stringent on it. Okay, don't add baking powder, don't add anything else to this. Okay, your palms should be clean. Yeah, pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit more because I'm greedy. See, if you shake it, it should be loosish. Right, done with that. Done with that. And now, I should have a tray waiting for me over here. So with scones, you want to roll them out or cut them out or whatever you want to do with them. I suppose since I'm showing you guys, I'm not going to cut them out. Because I don't have a cutter. Use that number 2. You'll stay in there. Right, so now you've got your breadcrumb mix. You can just add a little bit of the milk at a time and try and bond it. Try and bond it together. You can use a wooden spoon if you don't want your hands in stuff. Okay, hold on. Right, so now here's the timing thing. Getting to the roll point of the flapjacks. It's not really hitting it that hard today. I don't know. We're on low. I'm going to turn it up, get that going because I know it's really close now. In the meantime, get it shaking. I'm going to add just a small amount like that. I know it seems a waste because all this might go to waste, but. Okay, so I've changed cameras because that one. These gimbals. Is that it? What is it you're catching on? This. Forget it. It's got to be fixed. The meringue has gone particularly badly, so I think I might have a fix for it. I'm going to put flour. Oh, let's have a look. It's just like nothing. Oh man, I can't handle this gimbal. So what I tried to do is I tried to fix it with a little bit of syrup. See if it'll pull it tighter together. But no, obviously it won't. So I'm going to add flour to it. See, and then it'll turn it into some sort of cake. We'll see what happens with that. Okay? So a lot of this stuff is experiment. So I'm going to get some self-raising flour and some cocoa. There's a load of sugar in it, so we don't need any sugar. There's no butter in it, so that's kind of like our fight here, because there's no butter in it. Butter. Bread's still going, everything's still waiting. So let's put, I don't know, some of this stuff in it. Which is plain. Plan. That's his plain. Self-raising is this one. Always put the paper in your flour and then you know what's in there. There's some self-raising, so I'm going to put 4 ounces of sulphur. See, because with this sort of cake, because it's just egg whites, no yolks, no butter. Can I do it without no butter? What if I just put some oil in there? Okay, let's put some of that in there. This is going to be gross. And some of this, some cocoa. Not too much. And there's loads of sugar and loads of things. Let's see what happens to this. Oh, I'll just. Can't be bothered to do another tray, so take the paper. Get in there. That'll do. Right, so it's sort of forced in there. Let's mix it up and see what happens. Okay, that looks like a cake to me. Cake. It's going to be terrible, I'm sure. So I will make it terrible. So this isn't making me happy though. That goes in there. Let's go with failed cake. Let's see what happens. Maybe I should have beaten it for hours first. That's what I should have done. I should put it back in. Here's a case of stupid. So let's put it back in. Just like that. It's really like that, you know, cooking. Yeah, put that back in there. Give that a hell of a whirl. I was afraid that with being a mixture like this, it becomes too sticky and it's not a good cake mix. But I just realised it's not going to be a good cake mix anyway. So let's put it in and hope for the best. Again. Probably best to just eat it as it is right now. It's not going to do anything, I don't think. Okay, so get as much as you can because there's only a bit in there. Call this other people's cakes. People are always trying to give you a cake and you're like, oh, what have you done there? This is, what have I done there? But it's the last bowl of the day. Get in. There we go. Don't worry about spreading around because it's not going to work. Let's go. Okay, here we are. So we have, so far, cookies, scones, flapjacks, and bread raising. It's doing okay. I'll see you in the next bit. Bye. Okay, we're back. I've had to switch cameras. I'm sorry, it's really against the rules. So the next bit is to finish off. Going to get some bread going, and obviously the cake thing's messed up, so I might have something extra I can do. So our bread has risen. Excellent. Let's make it into bread. It's not risen very well, but I don't care because the second raise is important for the secret thing here. What's so hot today? Let's bash it down again. Like you do with bread. before I go any further, once it's flashed down, I'm going to cut these up into 4. Come through, it's alright.
I was just going to get the bird food. Or is it already out?
We've already put the bird food out today. Oh.
Oh, gosh darn it, Eck. Dang rabbit.
Sorry.
Dang rabbit.
So I'm going to cut 4 little balls. Like that. Put them back there. So let's take our thing and come a bit closer. Alright. So let's take this and
Stay there.
it's going to be real easy today. We're going to get some cheese, we're going to put it in the middle. Like so. A lot. Because I like cheese. And cheese nowadays is rubbish, so pepper, if you like pepper. But there's people in my family who don't eat pepper. Salt like a crazy person. What we're going to do, what we're going to add, oh let's have some of this, it's fun. Oregano. And something else I had. Ah! You're my little friend, a little bit of onion, I'm just going to throw it in the middle. And this bread, let's use this technique we call squashing. Squash it, pinch it, all together, and then I'll make a thing. In professional word for it is thing. Roll it into a roll thing. Cut that up if you want. I'm going to, if you remember the egg and milk from earlier, this is going to come in handy in a minute. Let's go over here. Come with me. You may see my son, he's in the background. Has he gone? He's disappeared. Look at that. It's been horrible all day. And now he disappeared, just turn on the camera. What that, you're gonna make up for it now. I'm just gonna diagonally put it on there. But look at what I'm doing, you know, I've put a lot of work into this. I don't really, it's just what I do every day. Here we go, egg wash. The stuff you had earlier, just brush it on. And it can go on to this and your scones. It'll give them a sheen. Barry or Charlie, whichever you prefer. If you're from England, I think you'd probably want to have a Barry sheen. If you're from America, probably a Charlie. So once again, get a little bit of cheese. Don't get it on your biscuits because that's another little thing we've got to do right now. Get a little bit of top it. This is better cheese than the other one. The other one's a bit more stringy. You might find it in a shop called, but that's, I don't endorse anyone. A little bit of cheese, another thing. They can go into raise now. Let's get them into raise. Oven's on full, let's turn it off. Put them in the bottom. Just like that. They're in the oven, and the residue heat from the oven being on will start to raise them now. Leave the door open, you don't want to kill them. Now we've got these 4 little fellas over here. So I've got shapes of 4. So, and I've messed up a recipe already, so I'm going to take out my sugar. And my other sugar. What I'm going to do is pour some sugar into the bowl where the flour was. As much as, not as much as you want, about that much. And put your roll in. And flat it out. That's absolutely covered in sugar. Next one, flat it out. That's covered in sugar. Next one, flat it out. Covered in sugar. If you cut it right, they should all give that the same disc-like shape. Flat it out in sugar. Right. So then they've all got a bit of sugar on them. Now I'm going to roll them again. These little rolls. All that sugar's going to go back into the mixture. And now they're a slightly sugared roll. Okay? Slightly sugared roll. You want it to roll in, but you don't want it to stay on the outside. Because this is the trick. Get them into as nice a little roll as you can. and the oven is proving. That means there's making it rise. So here we have 4 little rolls, rolled in sugar and then rolled again so the sugar's absorbed into them. I'm going to take a frying pan. I'm going to put one there and the rest. Listen to me talking like an idiot. Okay, they're going to go in there. But first, I'm going to take this. Just spray. You can use just other type of thingy. I'm going to spray the bottom. Spray the bottom of them. 1, 2, and this is important that you learn counting. I've had a lot of trouble with the education board about this. I can only count to 2. So, alright, so they are oiled on the bottom, rolled in sugar, and I'm going to put them in the oven too to prove like that, in the frying pan. Now these guys are all going to rise, and then once they're done, I'm going to turn them on to cook, and they'll just cook straight in there. Take the donut. Gave it away! You don't know what they are yet. And then the cookies can go in, but they're not ready to go in yet. So when the oven gets fully going, this is still in the raising period, everything can go in. So I'll see you once it's all about to go in. Join me then, later, once it is ready. This is exactly what I was talking to her about. Just leave it in. It's lefty. Wensed. Forgot to tell you, take some brown sugar. Also, no, you're probably better with regular sugar for this one. And I'm going to mix. Squash down your little cookies. Okay, take your granulated sugar, just regular sugar. And when they're like that, just do this. Before they go in. I'm going to put a bit on here and see what happens there. Because these experiment cakes, you never know. And I'm going to put a little of this, just going to candy it up. No chocolate this time. If you want a bit of chocolate with this, get a bit of chocolate with it. These cookies should stand on their own. And that's the extra bit for them. That's done, that's done, that's done. Bread's doing, other secret donut thing. Those things are getting ready. Because I messed up the meringues. But I think that was in the books, really, considering how I spelt it. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, last bit of the baking bit. So what I've got in here is the bread, which I'm just going to turn up now, and I'm going to add the biscuits to that, get them done, and then the flapjacks are going after that. So that's the order of things. Specials, I've got the heat on full here, and inside the oven, the extra surprise is very dangerous, very tricky. I've got a raising rolls in oil. So they've raised inside the oil. I had a little bit more and then I added more. Now they're going on full blast there, and everyone can not be in here. So oven's on, halfway, let's put it full way. They get going. Biscuits in too. I'll tell you what, let's have the experiment in as well. The experiment goes in. Donuts are on, cookies, bread and scones. So scones, bread, donuts, experiment and cookies. We're just waiting on now for the end, slightly slower cooking. Flapjack, let's get that handle away. And that's it. They're all in, ready to go. So when they come out, they'll look fantastic. What? Why would I say that, Echo? Don't come any closer. I've got hot things. Well, why would I say that? Like they're going to be good? They might be. Alright, so anyway, stay there. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Don't give me that glum look. These are really dangerous things. Right, so can I shut the oven now, Echo? Yeah. Oven shut. Really hot thing up here, so you stay out. I think we're going to stay with these. I'm going to stay here and watch these because they're not going to take as long as you think. So you'll need some of this stuff. It's quite rare. Worth every penny. Kitchen towel. Put it on here. As you can see, look. Get out. They're just cooking like that now. Because they've already had their raising time inside the place that they're going to be cooked. And that's the trick of a donut. Is it is raised on the tray that it's getting cooked on. Look. Turn it over and it's starting to become a thing. And it floats because there's air inside it. These are maybe a little too burnt on the bottom because I oiled the bottom first. You'll see, these things will turn into donuts. You won't believe it. Right before your eyes. Or I could come back in a little while. What do you think? What do you think, Echo? Should I come back in a little while, or do you want to watch it? They want to watch it? They want to watch it, right? Fair enough. You watch it then. Okay, this is going to do that. But do I have to fill this bit with talking, Echo? No. No? They're just happy with watching? Yeah, I think, no, I think it'd be rude. If someone was in my kitchen, we'd just chat. Yeah. So, what do you want to chat? What's going on in the world right now, Echo? Hey? What's the day? What's the weather like today? Stay there. Don't come any closer when I'm cooking these sorts of things. You know the rules. You can go past the mum. Yeah. Go past the mum. Yeah. How you doing with this, Oliver? Mr. What's the other guy called? The angry one? Ramsey. Yeah. How about you, Ramsey? How is this sort of interference getting in the way? You've probably got bigger problems than a kid walking in. I bet you'd love it. Oh, look, there we go. It's turned. And there you go. Quick as you can, you've got to watch these things. There we go, donuts, look. They're happening. Right in front of your eyes. And this is the same mix, but just adding... Same mix, add sugar. And now, too far and it's done. Keep them light, because they will darken in colour. They'll cook through pretty quick. And here we go. Let's give them a minute more. And as you can see, it's got they'll be heavier than your other donuts. There we go. Look. One donut. Harley Bushta Kriya. There. And there we go. Number 4. And this one's number 3, obviously. The other one's number 4. Come here. Okay. Right, everyone's out of the way. Cause now I don't keep my oil because we don't cook with it much. It's just special. Just special. So I'm just going to throw it to one side. I clean a pan, I throw water straight in it. If you throw water straight into a hot pan, a small amount with fairy liquid, it cleans itself pretty much. Good tip. See what? I keep my fairy liquid in a small thing, so you just add this to it, and then basically the hot water, you're cleaning the pan already. So anyway, that's pretty good. Easy way to clean your pan. Donuts, oven's going. What do you think? We're in the oven then. We have cookies, bread, scones. Donuts are finished. They've just got to wait till they dry, sort of drain a little bit. It's quite a horrible thing like that. And then put some sugar on them. And there we have it. That is how to make those things so far. I will see you in part 3. Let's see if I pull off 5, 6, or... Is that it? 5, here we go. Thanks very much. See you in a bit.
It's awesome. And
It should be. Let's see what's inside it.
I should think more bread.
Very good.
Oh my days. Is that cheese and like vegetarian ham?
No, onion. Just onion.
Ah, cheese.
And that's it.
Vegetarian ham though, or bacon would go for it.
Yeah, it'll be alright. So that's it all done.
And donuts, because we just did donuts. They're mental. I think they need a bit of jam and stuff on them, but they're crazy good. And these things that we call melting moments in our family.
I think they've
But I used to make them, yeah, but as a kid I made them out of oats. So people change recipes, don't they? flapjacks, but made out of Alpen, which is always
Okay, so
great.
here's the end bit.
This is well
Here's
easy.
a
Just
donut.
to the end of the video.
Let's see if they're any good.
Cheese and onion scarves.
Yeah, yeah.
And some kind of weird, like, accident.
Well, there
This
you
was
go, donut.
meringues, but it went wrong. So, of course,
looks like
Mike's
a donut
managed
to
to
me.
turn it into something that will taste
Like,
great.
that even
Don't
sounds
look
like a
great,
donut,
but it'll
right?
taste
Hey!
amazing.
So-
That looks alright.
It doesn't. It looks
Sounds like a
terrible,
donut.
but it'll taste great.
Try
I
it.
know it.
That had jam in it. Better than a pork donut.
It's a donut, right?
Yeah.
Telling me that's probably going to be a
Yeah,
bad
it's a
cake.
donut.
It should be
Well, not
alright.
compared to shop standards or anything like that.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
All right, it looks.
Okay, so that's how to make donuts quickly.
Well, yeah, it's horrible.
Is it?
No, of course it's not. Nothing you ever make is horrible. Your accidental looking horrible stuff that was meant to be meringues that now looks like this. That even tastes good.
Okay, good.
Sorry, my mouth's all gammy because it's like super gooey.
Yeah, chocolatey cake.
Mental bake again. In with donuts, donuts, donuts,
So there you
donuts,
go.
bread.
Finished for today. I managed to accompany it with the loudest thing I've got possible.
Really?
Yeah, you. Be good to. It's my Paula Yates. It's my Paula Yates. So there's a proof in the pudding. Go away. Go away.
I'm going. I love you.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bread, I'll see you tomorrow and all you stuff. Oh my days, that's just going to taste so good though. Done. Gone.
That's it. All done.
Let's go there,
Thanks for playing. Brilliant. And remember, cake on. Cake on. What do you have to say, Sal? I'm in a bad mood. Donuts, give them a go. It's pretty easy. Okay, so this is a better ending than the one I just did. You won't see. Here's all the stuff done. Play like a boss music. Play it. Say it. Okay.
Smile.